Hello and good afternoon, everyone. This is John Ruman. I want to thank you for taking a moment to join me here on this live stream. This live stream is entirely because I have people just like yourselves who would like me to give them information and such when it comes to the upcoming course I have, which is Make Your Business Epic in 2018. So for those of you who want to take your business to the next level, I encourage you strongly to take that class. It's going to be awesome. So I already have a handful of questions, and as people pop in and ask them, I will address them. So give me 1 second here. So this, by the way, is the splash screen, and for those who can see it. So the splash screen goes over some of the details of the actual page, of the actual event. So I'll do that in just 1 second with you. But right now, let's go back to my camera. Okay, so I had a handful of questions, and I wanted to address them just because people had already sent these to me. So the first question, and this is really important, is for those of you that want to access the course, what's the deal with the replay? So, and how does it work with the live and the replay? So the classes stream live on Tuesday nights, and the first series starts on the 6th of March, which is about 2 weeks out, 13 days according to the time thing left, so 13 days away. And that series 1 starts on the 6th of March, so that will go live from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Trinidad time, which is an hour different Eastern time for those of you in the U.S. So with that first course, so it will be entirely live, and when it is live, on the bottom of every class that I'm doing live, you'll see an area where you can ask questions, and I'll answer those questions live on the fly, which will allow me to be directive to whatever questions you have. So any questions you have, if you need clarity or anything, there is a quick Q&A section below the actual class, and you can pause it while you're actually going on, and it'll just pick up where it left off. And on the right side of the screen, there's also a overall class area that you can chat with people. So that section is really for where you are so that section is really just for everyone within the class, but so you can say hi to everyone. It's designed for when it's live. But every class after it goes live, if you continue to answer questions, I won't necessarily always get back to you on them. I'll do my best to, but that's really designed for when you're actually watching it and it goes live. So it goes live on that Tuesday night. Let's say you make it and you got to go halfway through. Completely understood. You can go back as many times as you want and watch it again, and you're allowed to fast forward, you can rewind, it's a recording at that point, and you can also pause, take notes, and I would encourage you to take notes. The entire workshop series, so that's the basics. You get to watch it live, and then the replay is available afterwards. And my original intent was a 30-day on the replay, but I decided to change that to 90 days. Basically, I will stop the video replays at the end of June. So, because this class series is actually 3 parts, we'll go into the end of June. We'll actually go to the 4th week in May, but after the 4th week in May is when it will the actual live class will be done, but I want to give everyone the opportunity to fully benefit from taking the class. So the first series starts the 6th of March, ends the 27th. Again, every Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 8:30. The live is 90 minutes. You will have the download of the audio, the MP3 file, and you'll have the download of the PDF of all the screens that I go throughout the class. So you could actually never see the class visually and actually do it this way. So that way you can have it forever. So the first class is entirely focused on financial management. So in my experience, so this course was developed because people are very challenged in business. Business is, it's a very hip thing to be a business owner. It's a hip thing to be an entrepreneur, but most people don't know what to do. And not that there's not a lot of value in schools and MBA programs, etc., but those are really designed for larger scale businesses. And while there's many concepts that may be beneficial for a smaller business, there's a lot of things that, because you're discussing so many broad topics throughout the time of the MBA course, you may not get to all that you need to by the end. So what I've done is take the best parts of courses like that and businesses I've worked with that are highly successful, and also those who are kind of the world's greatest throughout, and looked at what they do and what makes them excel, and said, well, I want to help people to do this in a classroom style, and you can come back to it many, many times. That's the idea of this course. So the first one's all in financial management. Financial management being, what numbers do I look at? How frequently do I look at the numbers? What's the value of looking at the numbers? Some people don't understand cash flow and income, assets, liabilities, etc. So I'll go over some fundamentals, but more importantly, I'll actually go over what really matters when it comes to your numbers, and I'll discuss the idea of a KPI, which stands for Key Performance Indicator, something you'd learn in an MBA program, that basically you need to figure out what the numbers are for your business so that you can best help those you're meant to serve. So, okay. All right, go back to here, sorry. So with your, okay, so that's what we got. Command over goals is the second thing I list. Goal setting is one of the most critical components of your life. If you are not doing effective goal setting and you do not regularly work on and write and rewrite and have your goals in your mind, the level of success you get will be very limited compared to those who actually have goals and work towards them. And the reason is the brain works, and the way the universe works is a momentum thing. So I'm sure you've heard of law of attraction. I'm sure you've heard of the better it gets, the better it gets, or basically what you want to do is you want to build forward momentum and then continually build forward momentum, and that's what the goal setting will help you do. This last one, decisive mindset, most business owners that I come in touch with, they become so stressed by certain things that, and I love all of them, so for those of you who are watching, I love you all, but because of the stress you're under, you may not be making the same decisions that you would make if you weren't so stressed. And what I like to do is to show you methods to make your mind more crisp and clear and decisive, and this will really help you to feel empowered, powerful, etc. And that's what that goes over. So those 4 weeks are covering that. So again, money, the value and importance of watching your money, command over your goals, and having a powerful, decisive mindset. That's the first month, starting 6th of March, ending 27th. The second starts the 3rd of April, ends the 24th, and that is really talking about 4 areas of marketing. And the first being marketing in general. It comes to a networking, peer-to-peer aspect. We'll be discussing traditional marketing, digital, guerrilla, and what we're actually going to do, because a lot of business owners I deal with need help when it comes to creating marketing plans for each one of these. What I'll ask and encourage everyone to do in each class and at the end of each class is to create a marketing plan that will help you to get where you need to get going. So you'll have a marketing plan for each of these areas, and then at the 4th class, we'll do an overall marketing plan to make sure that you are doing the best that you can. All right, so again, that's the 3rd of April to the 24th. That's the second series. And then the third series goes over what I would call the emotional journey of anyone who buys from you. And the emotional journey of someone who buys from you is that of you have the sale, right? So if we take it from series 2, we have the advertising and marketing side, and then the sales and customer service begins to come into play. And how that comes into play is obviously people need to know, like, and trust you. It's the emotional journey of every person who buys from you. But a lot of people in many, many industries and businesses have very subpar sales skills and customer service skills. So what we'll do is we'll kind of take an inventory of what you had in all these areas, and we'll start with the initial sale, and then assume they become a client, and we'll discuss, maybe some sales techniques and such. We actually will discuss that. And then we'll take them through helping your company to have better customer service, both on the phone as well as in person. So that would be greeting them at the door, when they answer the phone, hey, good afternoon, this is whatever company, and making sure that you're exceeding expectations on a consistent basis, and that the customer service people within the organization are so well trained that they will consistently be there to make sure the customer is most served. And where I'm from in the U.S., this is commonplace, but I live in Trinidad, which many people are watching now, and it's not something that is of excellence here as much as it could be. And the great thing is when things are average or below average, there's a great opportunity for everyone to grow with that. So that's customer service, and then we're going to finish with how are you continuing to sell and create referrals and all that. So the entire course is workshop style. In other words, you will be given homework throughout the class for you to actually implement, which obviously makes sense with the marketing strategies. But, for example, when I discuss customer service and sales, you're going to actually have, I'm going to ask you to, for example, say what is the attire of your staff? How do they present themselves? What does the actual physical sign, let's assume you have a physical location, the physical sign, what does that look like? How new is it? How does it represent your brand? They walk into your store. What does the entranceway feel like? Is there water or juice or something available that they can enjoy? Do your staff and team, do they invite people in and encourage them to make people feel welcome and warm and part of something? So that each one of those will kind of be a homework slide or area, if you will. So, okay, I had some questions on pricing. So with what comes to pricing, I'm based in Trinidad, so I'm going to give you Trinidad figures and U.S. figures. So there's 3 options to buy the course. You can buy each of the 3 series. There's 3 series, one at a time. And if you buy on or before March 6th, it's $525 TT dollars or $75 US buying one at a time. Another option is to buy the entire course, and the deal is this. If you pay $665 TT, the balance being $770, and pay before the second series starts, you get access to all 3. So it enables you to spread it out a little bit. And in U.S., that's $95 up front with $110 as a balance. And the U.S. numbers are the same if you pay online. So if you pay online, you're going to pay the U.S. numbers. And then to do the entire course all in one single payment, it's $1,365, again, $1,365 TT dollars. And in U.S. dollars, that's $195. So just to give you an idea, after the launch, the course will go up from $195. I'll just give the U.S. to make it easy, from $195 to $247, or $1,365 to $1,750. So this is the first launch of this course, and I will have it ongoing, but I want to give an incentive for those who start with me early. And for those who take this and I get, great feedback, what can I do to improve? I'll get testimonials. So this is the first launch of this. I'm very excited. And the great thing is I know it's going to totally change everyone's business. So I'm very, very, very excited about how it'll help you. So this has nothing to do with me. This course was made because people just like you said, John, I need help in this area, I need help in that area, and I need help in that area. So to finish off, unless anyone, see if I have any questions. Nope, no questions there. I'm just checking all the various online places. Give me a second. None there, and let's check here. So bear with me. Oh, it looks like I do have a couple questions. Hold on one second. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Someone just asked if I'm ready. I'm ready. I was born for this. It was from Judy. Judy John, if you're there. Yes, I'm ready, and I love it. This is fun for me. Deborah Johnson, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. I don't know why I didn't see these guys. I apologize. Stacy Ann, hey, how you doing? Carol Thomas. So those who aren't on there now, I'm going to give you shout-outs. Rachel, if you guys don't know, she'll call you. She is the world's most awesome assistant ever. Kevan Sinanen in the house. Kevan, congratulations on joining the Remax group. You are the man. So thank you, everyone who's on there tonight. I do appreciate all of you. And I'll give you a minute to ask me any questions if you got any. So anyone on got any questions? Yes, I'm looking at you. I don't know why I missed these. So I apologize for missing this. So thank you guys for joining. I do appreciate you coming on tonight, by the way. Let me think if there's anything else. I had a couple of miscellaneous questions there, very specific though. No questions? Okay, no problems. Well, I don't want to make you wait and stay on any longer than you need to. So thank you so much for coming on tonight. I truly appreciate it. You are awesome. I look forward to seeing most, if not all of you, on the course. And again, the price will go up after I do the launch date on the 6th of March. So after it actually goes live, I will increase the price. So you will get a benefit for joining before. And again, there is the payment program, $665 upfront, $770 balance if you want to do that. Or again, you can do each module at a time. There's 3 in total. Each is 4 90-minute classes. So it's going to be awesome. I look forward to all of you having your businesses grow and benefit from this. You deserve everything, and I will give you as much as I possibly can to make this as awesome for you as it can be. So thank you for being awesome. By the way, on that landing page, which has all the descriptions of everything, you can go deep into every course. I can actually show that to you real quick. That will show you the nitty-gritty of each one. So I will click it. Okay, one sec. So let me show you this real quick. So this is my desktop. So you see my desktop. So this is the website, should you click it. So this is Series 1, for example, with the money behind it. That's your money sitting there, by the way. Classes 1 to 4. So here's the broad dates, time in Trinidad, time in Eastern. And then each class, there's a breakdown. So in other words, there's much more detail than I'm going through now. So if you have any questions on that, I do plan on doing another Facebook Live when probably next Wednesday as well, because some people said they can't make this, but I'll send it to them. But there's a lot of great info on these. So let's see if there's anything I'm forgetting. Nope. Okay. Yeah, so the marketing classes will be kind of a brainstorm. So we'll be going over, for this example, this is traditional. And I'll explain the comparables between traditional and other forms of marketing. I'll create a long list of examples and pros and cons of each, demographic differences, maybe cost differences. What are you using? What are your opportunities? And then we'll actually brainstorm for you what is the best route for you. So it'll be very valuable. And honestly, I think if anyone does a single one of these classes of Part 4, I think it's actually worth the entire series, because sales and customer service is really where a lot of money is generated. So thank you guys for attending tonight. You've been awesome. Please share this with your friends and let me know any additional questions you have. I would love them. And then next Wednesday, when I do another one of these, I would love to answer them then. So have an awesome night, and I appreciate you coming on today. Thank you so much. And I'll be off here as soon as I figure this out.